So ever since I got my first robot vacuum a couple years ago, they have become an essential part of my cleaning arsenal. Cleaning floors sucks, and as a busy person with way too much to do all the time, if there's a way to outsource something like vacuuming and mopping, which I derive no joy from, to a robot, I'll take that choice every time. So when ECOVACS reached out and said they wanted to sponsor a video on their brand new Deebot X8 Pro Omni, not gonna lie, I was pretty hyped for it. While robot vacuums have come a long way, they're still not perfect, and this year with the X8, ECOVACS have come up with a couple of key improvements to make it one of the best options on the market. And I think the biggest update that they've made this year has to be the new self-washing OZMO Roller Mop. So in the past, ECOVACS, along with a lot of other companies, have included these dual spinning mop pads to wipe up any messes. And for the most part, they worked pretty well, but this new roller design addresses a couple of key issues that the old way really suffered from. Mainly with the old way, the mopping pads would only get washed once it returned to the cleaning station. So if the robot was to come across any very heavily soiled areas, it would kind of just spread it around. But with the new system, it's equipped with the same constant pressure water renewal tech that Tyneco uses, with 16 freshwater nozzles and a scraping strip to clean the roller while it's still out and about, and any dirty water from cleaning gets extracted onto an onboard tank that will empty out into the main base station once it heads back. And you can really see what I mean when you see these two side by side. The new roller, after about 30 seconds, looks basically brand new again, while nothing has changed on the spinning pad because it's not actually getting cleaned, it's just spinning around. And that means cleaner floors every time. What I also really appreciate about this is that they made it so that the entire roller assembly can extend out, making it so that you can reach into corners and around obstacles for consistent results no matter what kind of layout and obstacles you may have in the house. Mopping is only half the equation though, and they've done a lot here to improve the performance of the vacuuming half as well. We've got an insane 18,000 pascals of suction force, which is honestly way more than you need, and they've also upgraded the anti-tangle design. The combination of the V-shaped bristles with a comb makes sure that tangles just don't happen, and anyone who's had to cut out hairs from a tangled vacuum brush knows how gross that can be, so it's seriously so nice that they came up with a way to avoid it. Next, one of the upgrades that I'm personally most excited about are the changes that they've made with the navigation and obstacle avoidance systems, because there's nothing worse than starting a job on your vacuum and coming back a few hours later just to find out it's stuck because it swallowed a cord halfway through. The X8 uses a combination of direct time of flight sensor, true edge 3D dual structure light system, and an AI powered camera, and these not only make it better at avoiding obstacles, it also helps it perform better in low light conditions and better at creating efficient pathways through complex environments. And lastly, we've got some updates to the all-in-one cleaning station, which is arguably just as important as the robot itself, because this is what makes it so much more set and forget. After every cleaning cycle, the robot will automatically return to the station where it'll automatically empty its dustbin, water tank, and have the mop washed. New to this version is a dynamic hot water wash where the station automatically adjusts the temperature of the water based on which rooms it was just cleaning. It'll be hotter for places like the bathroom and kitchen where there might be some more nasty, heavy-duty stuff, and it'll be cooler for the bedroom where that just might not be necessary. And it can also detect when there's an especially large amount of dirt and perform additional cleaning cycles when needed. And once it's done washing, it dries it with hot air onto the roller while it spins to get all the moisture out and make sure that there's no mold buildup. They also make it super easy to clean with a removable tray at the bottom. I've had ones in the past where they just built it in and it was not fun having to take the entire base station to the sink to clean. But with this cleaning station, it's basically set and forget. They also added a separate tank for cleaning solution, so you basically just fill up that tank, put it back in, and then it'll automatically distribute the correct amount of cleaning solution for the task at hand. Before, you kind of just had to mix it yourself into the clean water tank, but this is a much more elegant solution. And I feel like that's what really matters, because like I said earlier, we're all busy these days, and if you can outsource something to a robot, I think that's almost always a win. And in this case, they've made a ton of really welcome updates that make this one of the best options out there. So if this sounds like something you'd be into, then click on that link in the description below and pick one up for yourself. But that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.